Hi all, this is Skate, and this is only going to be a very quick video, but it's going to be a video to announce who the winners of the medal competition were. If you didn't see the medal competition, it doesn't matter. There is a part 2 coming up with more medals to win, which will be on the channel imminently. If you did see the medal competition and you haven't won, again, it's not the end of the world. You can take part in part 2 as well, and hopefully you'll win in that one. Before I do announce who the winners are, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who took part. I received a lot, and I do mean a lot more submissions than I expected. I kind of thought I could get the announcement video for this, who the winners were of part 1, pretty much up yesterday, but going through all the screenshots, there were several hundred different screenshots to look through. Which, in all fairness, this is the first competition which I have done, well, globally basically actually, so I should have expected it, but I didn't. And the majority of the submissions were from the EU server still, but thankfully we did have a fair few from the NA server. Only a few from the Asian server, and I don't think I had any from the Russian server. But I am genuinely chuffed to bits to be able to get these medals to people on more than one server. Truth be told, it does grate on me a little bit that Wargaming can't give us codes to give out to you guys on all servers rather than just the one server that I'm on. It is a gripe of many community contributors. In fact, back in June, when I had a meetup with Wargaming before Tankfest, I met the head of global customer relations, Jean-Marc, his name was, and he asked for feedback from community contributors and feedback from myself, as well as many other community contributors, including people like the Mighty Jingles. All the feedback was all the same. They wish they could give stuff to subscribers on all servers rather than just their own server. So I can say categorically it is something Wargaming are looking into in the future, but it is something which obviously will take its time to happen. The long short of it is I wish I could do this more, give more out to all servers, and hopefully one day that will come. So obviously a massive thanks to WotBoys for giving this opportunity. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So the winners. First up, the winners of the Top Gun medal. So the first one will go to Killer Go 44 on the NA server. And the second one will go to, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing this correctly, but Sig Dokbun on the NA server. So congrats to you guys. Now I actually had more submissions for the Top Gun than any of the other medals. I don't know why. I'm guessing people just preferred the look of the Top Gun, or maybe it's easier to get. But nonetheless, they are our two winners, both NA server. And then next we have our steel wall. I have two of these as well. As I mentioned in my previous video, this one is my favourite. I think it looks the best. But that is irrelevant. The first winner is King Hades 42 from the EU server. I gotta admit, I feel like I'm kind of playing bingo at the moment. All these random usernames, pulling them out at random. It's King Hades 4 and 2, 42. Yeah, I won't do that again, don't worry. Right now everyone's just going, who's the next winner? Come on, shut up and announce it! And the next winner, also from the EU server, is... well, it's either Dr. Bill or Durbil. I'm going to assume it's Dr. Bill. So, congrats to you guys. You both have a steel wall on their way to you. Well, you will once I get your address. I'm going to send you a message momentarily. In fact, by the time this video goes out, you will already have said message. Okay, and finally, the last one, which is the Defender medal. Now, when I picked this name out of the hat, I wasn't sure whether to repick a name. As for a second, I worried it may have looked like a fix, but I decided to stick with it on the basis of it was the name I picked out at the end of the day. And for that reason, he deserves it. So this person is from my clan. So he is on, obviously, the EU server, and his name would be Brom279. So congrats to all 5 of the winners here. Obviously, these medals will be on their way to you imminently. Postage times, well, you're all over the world, all 5 of you, I'm guessing. I don't actually know where all of you are, except for 2 on the NA server, 3 on the EU server. So I imagine postage could be up to a week. As soon as I get your address, I'll get it booked in and find out. And wow, I'm only meant to be announcing winners and I have rambled on for 5 minutes. based on that, it's time to bring this video to a close. The part 2 will be coming up literally the very next video on the channel. Hopefully tonight, if not first thing tomorrow morning. And then after that, we will have the stir meal do's and don'ts guide. Again, thank you very much to everybody who sent a submission in. Hopefully everyone partakes again in part 2, and hopefully we can get more people partaking. I'll catch you all in the next video.